Hello. If you're watching the replay, I'm glad you're here. And I'm assuming Barbara will be here in a minute. I didn't get on Facebook early, and so I I didn't get back to her on her question. So I'm hopeful she'll still show up. And if you're live, there's nobody here yet. So um, we're going to be jelly printing, but we might do a little book page first. I'm not sure. Um, I'm going to be using these paints from Dollar Tree and some Posca paint markers. So we'll see how that goes. But that's my plan today is to use those two kinds of paints. And oh, there she is.
Made it.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Got my breakfast, so I'm gonna I'm gonna munch. You can make yourself big for a little while.
Okay. Hi, Teresa. We're glad you're here. Okay, I'm gonna be big for a little while and let Barbara eat.
Hi,
um,
Teresa.
I'm what I've decided to do today is kind of I'm going to use these papers as my roll off papers, and then I'll make art on top of them. There's some papers that um, Darren had printed out about one of the vans we had a long time ago was a Ford, and this was about parts and stuff for that van. So I don't know. Anyway, I needed the folder it was in for my stepfather, and so I just took this out and thought, oh, I'll jelly print on it. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad
That's
you're
great.
here.
Hi, Sherry.
And then I've got these bits of pieces of paper that were cut offs from other things, and I'm going to do some jelly printing on those. Um, and I've got these papers that are cut offs from making a journal, so I'm going to jelly print on those. And I don't know how much I'm going to get done, but I've got I've got some book pages, so we're going to see how much I can get done. I've also got these. If you've ever had to send something back to Amazon
Mm-hmm.
and you just like go to UPS and drop it off, they give you this as your proof that you gave it to them, and it's a sticker. So I thought it'd be
Mm.
a fun way to make a jelly printed sticker if I can get it to come up, off the jelly plate and stay on the backing paper. But I'm going to try it.
Those are neat.
So I can't find most of my jelly printing supplies, toys, whatever you want to call it. I can't get to because of where uh I've got something in front of that cabinet. So I made some
Oh, look.
texture plates with
Oh,
the glue
cool.
gun this morning, and so we'll see how those
Oh,
will
those will
work.
be great.
I think it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
And
Oh,
so
how cool.
anyway, those are the ones I've got ready to play with. And then I do have a few other things that some stencils and things that I found out there, um but I want to play with using the Posca paint pens on there. I haven't done that before, and
Maybe I'll do that too.
we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna use both little jelly plates. Now some of these I haven't even used before, so I'll have to prime them and all of that. But they're colors that I enjoy, and so um, I bought these right before I quit having time to do anything. So anyway, that's all right. I want to start. Where is that? I was piddling around the other day and drawing these leaves, and I thought, oh, that'd be a fun base layer on the jelly plate.
Mm-hmm.
So we may do that. Where did I put my? Oh, my baby wipes. Because I want to. If I'm going to do that, I want to clean this off. And start with a fresh
I don't
plate,
know,
which I
Lisa. Maybe you should do one of them with that crud on there.
maybe I should. I guess I probably should because I don't know where I stuck the baby wipes, and I mean, literally just had them this morning and was moving stuff, and I guess they're in the stuff I was moving, but I don't see them. Oh, that's so frustrating. I don't know why I do that stuff to myself, but anyway, I thought I said it somewhere where it would be easy for me to reach. Oh, yeah, they are. They're right there beside me. Okay, my drink was in front of them, and so I couldn't see them. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing good today.
I'm doing great.
Wonderful. That's what I like to hear.
We're celebrating our 30th anniversary tonight.
Awesome. 30 years. Wow,
I know.
that's
Can you
great.
imagine? Just by itself, that is so pretty. Now you have to
I
wait for
hope
that to
to.
dry completely.
Yeah, I got my little um fan, so
Mm. Have you
I
heard from
think
Tanya? Is she back in the saddle yet?
I heard from her just this morning. In fact, she said they're hoping to be oh, that I don't like that. Um they're hoping to be back home at the first of next week. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
That's exciting.
they ended up um not not getting to go one of the places they were planning to go. So,
Mm. They've been gone a long time this time.
yeah, they have.
Hmm.
Trying to decide if I should add more or let that be enough.
I think that's wonderful.
I think we're gonna let it be good, and I'm gonna move these up here. Let's get our little blow dryer.
That looks like it would make neat textures on the jelly plate.
Yeah, it would actually, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna use it that way. Well, I tell you, once you start jelly printing, everything you look at, you think, "Ooh."
I know.
I was watching that Barbara at 49 Dragonflies do that jelly printing session that you sent me the link to,
Yeah,
and I left her a comment and said, "I got a little handheld fan that makes a big difference." I worried about her using that, heat gun.
I know. Well, if you watch it all the way through, she at the end she did one letting it air dry, and
Yeah.
it didn't stick anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I watched it all the way through. That's
All
why I
right,
told
I'll
her
be right
about
back.
this.
I'm gonna
So
go put my dish in the sink and put some water in it so it doesn't get all awful.
that's a good idea.
I'll be right back.
All right. Um, Most of this is dry, but there's a couple of little places that are not dry yet. So it's still not completely dry, but I just thought I need to go ahead and do something over here. Um, this is one I haven't used yet, but oh, you can't see that. Um, I thought I might put some sunflowers over here or something since we're waiting on this to dry anyway. Hi, Brittany. So good to see you. How are things going at your house? Is your baby sleeping through the night yet? Ethan pretty much slept through the night from the beginning. I had to wake him up to feed him every 2 hours. Hannah didn't sleep through the night till she was 2 years old. She didn't sleep hardly at all till she was 2 years old. So I hope you're getting sleep. Hi, Dana. I'm glad you're here. Okay, let's do another one up here. Going good. Baby's kind of fussy today. No, she hasn't slept through the night yet, but last night I got a 4 hour stretch of sleep. Well, 4 hours helps. And of course, they really can't sleep totally through the night because they need to be fed. But but it's different if if they just sleep except when you're feeding them. That's that's what I meant. I didn't. She really couldn't sleep through the night yet, actually, because of needing feedings. But my brain wasn't centering in on that. Okay, let's go ahead and do some stems.
I'm back.
All
Hey,
right.
Brittany. Hey, Dana. Okay. What are we gonna do?
Okay. Let's go ahead and fill these in a little bit. Okay. Now then, let's put some brown dots in the center. Oh, well, they might show through since it's not dry yet. Let's see. It may not show through because it's on top of the yellow, but if it happens to seep through there because it's not dry yet, then we might can see it.
Okie finokie. Get my ducks in a row here.
Well, that's good, Brittany. I hope she gets a good 4 hours in a row tonight too. That'd be a blessing for both of you. Okay.
Haha, yeah, that'd be good. Thanks, Jerry.
I'm trying to decide. Oh, I didn't bring. I brought some paint, but I didn't bring. I only brought one of the 2 boxes of paint I was planning to bring. So I got to go get the other one.
I'm a little unorganized.
Well, oh,
What else is new, right?
that's right. I don't know. I didn't hear what you said. Something about organized. You are or you're not.
I'm not.
Uh,
Never fear, I'm not. Okay. I'm thinking I'm getting started.
All right.
I'm going to use my big plate today.
Kyle got a new position at work, so he's had to go in the office half days for training this week. So I've been here by myself with her during the afternoons.
Oh,
Well, it's good that you've had, had some time when he was able to be home with you too. That's wonderful. Darren, Darren started new jobs right before each of my kids was born. And so he couldn't stay home with either one of them because he had to go to his new job. And I was like, I wasn't very happy about that, if I'm being completely honest here. It was it was harder, with Ethan it wasn't as big a deal because he slept a lot and he was so easy. But Hannah was miserable, so she was not easy. And this is not. Hi, Jen. It doesn't look like my
Jen.
green is coming up. I may have to change paint just to get the green to come up. I'm going to let it sit here a little bit longer and see if that'll make a difference.
I'm going to print on these. This is a package from a scone.
Oh, that's actually really cool, even though it didn't come off really good.
That's really neat.
So I like it because you can see even if you're not getting the green,
You could do another pickup.
Wow,
that's perfectly wonderful.
I need to set up a clothesline in here. I got so used to having a clothesline that I just realized that was one thing that was really great about the studio was that I had a clothesline out there to hang my prints on, and I don't have that in here.
I should have done. I'm gonna turn off my. Should I mute me? Is this noise irritating?
Oh, I don't think it's a big deal. What do y'all think?
Okay. Should have done my tearing apart of things before I started.
Oh, that's cool that she looks like your mom, Brittany. That's awesome. I know that
Oh,
makes you happy.
oh, how funny. Thanks, Jen. Love printing on these. Look at how nice and big that piece of paper is.
Yeah. Okay, we got some on this one too.
Yes, look at that.
I'm not sure why, because I'm not really a yellow person, but I like the yellow much better than the red for some reason. And the red's even got more grunge, and I don't know why. That's weird because that would normally not be the case for me. And let's see if this is. That's not quite dry. All right. I've got something else I want to try. So let's just put some of this down. Oh, that's like 5 miles too much. Oh.
What color is anybody in the mood for? I'll pick a color. Teal just came to mind, but something that can print nice on this tan color.
Yeah, well, teal would look nice on it for sure.
Teal. Jen says teal.
All right, there we
You're
go.
thinking like I'm thinking. Oh, weird. Because we said the same thing. That's funny.
Okay. I'm going to let that dry. I don't know how much of that pattern will actually show up, but it's like little bitty flowers. But it's on this plastic. It's like embossed plastic. So it slid around. So it looks,
that's neat though. That's neat. Where'd you find that little texture plate?
Oh, at a thrift store. And what it actually is like frames. See, it's like pieces come out. And I just haven't taken it apart because I thought I would use it this way and see what I think about it like this. And Brittany says, I actually plan to do some crafting soon. It's been on my mind to start a new mini glue book journal. I already had it put together. I just had to staple the signatures in and did that earlier today. Yay! That's wonderful.
Brittany, Lisa, and I have been doing a little book page during her stream, but we just started straight in.
Okay. What's
on this? Okay. Teal.
This thing is not holding a charge.
Uh-oh.
That's very frustrating.
Yeah.
Because I had it charged up, a couple of weeks ago. Well, it's probably more like a month ago, actually, now that I think about it. And I didn't realize it would lose its charge like that, so I didn't charge it up today. And I don't have a charger over here, so we'll just have to go old school.
I got me some new stencils.
Yay.
So I got this stencil. Ooh. I'm going to pull all these out of here. And I got them in the 12-inch size and in the 6-inch size. So I got to try those today. Got that one.
Oh, I like that.
I know. I did a page in my art journal with that one. Got that one. It's got a little junk on it.
That one's cool too.
I put a little tissue between these because I think they were falling apart. Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Okay.
Got this nice one. These.
Yes. Oh, I like trees.
I
Those
know.
are awesome trees. Where'd you get those?
It was a set of stencils from Amazon. So that's a nice one. I don't think this is the same thing as the other one I showed you, but I like that one.
Oh, I like that one too.
And then I have the same set in the same with along with these came the same set in 6-inch stamps.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
nice
pencil.
to get them both sizes.
Yeah, to get them both sizes. And then this one. Okay. So let's just start somewhere because I'm going to do this for a little while. I do have to leave promptly about 5 till 1 my time. So that's 5 till 3 your time.
Well, I'll have to get off at 2:30, so
Oh, well,
you'll be
perfect.
plenty safe.
Perfect. I've got a physical therapy appointment at 1:15.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've got to take my mom back up to the center where Daryl is from after lunch at 2:30. Well, it did better with the leaves because were just leaves. It wasn't like a picture. But if you just do parts of it, in little bits, it'll be okay. It's just not what I really was going for. Um, so I don't know that I'm going to want to do the Posca pen thing again because that's not picking up very good. I might try a
Sometimes it
different kind
takes
of
a long
paint.
time to get off of there.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do this.
I'm going to try a different kind of paint and see if that makes a difference.
That could be enough. Maybe not. Looks like it's time for another. This is called light blue. It's not teal, but oh well. Sorry, that's what I grabbed for. Let me get some teal to mix in with it. I love these colors.
This is going to overlap a little bit, but I guess it'll be okay. If I move that out of the way.
I just got them last week, Sherry. I've had time to make one thing with one of them, and that's it.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Sherry said that she liked the stencils.
Oh, yeah,
And
they are nice stencils.
I just got them last week. And I've only had a
Well, I'm
chance to
glad
use
you get to
one.
play with them today.
Yay. Right. Okay.
Okay. Well, that didn't work really any better, so I don't think it's a paint issue. I think it's just the way the paints don't stick together. That's okay.
Let's do a couple.
We'll just
pick
move
up.
on and do other things. Let's see.
What I need is two stamps. Stamps are
Something on the
going here.
brayer causing issues. Okay. Let's just do some dots here. My thumb keeps touching the plate. Trying to pick these up. I need to put tape on the back. I'm going to let that one dry. And let's see if this one's dried enough to add something to it. I thought this was browner than it is. It's really very red.
I'm going to do a bunch of layers like she did in that video.
Yeah.
The video y'all were talking about is 49 Dragonflies, Barbara. And she did one just this week. You can find it on her channel for Gelli Printing, making scraps on the jelly plate. Let's see what we have here.
Okay. Well, that didn't do anything.
I picked up a nice basic red.
Yeah. I guess I can use that as a layer later, but it didn't pick up anything from underneath it. Okay. Well, let's try this and see. If it'll come off with this.
Okay. Now I need some other colors. That's pretty. It's not gonna show, but I'm gonna do layers. Layers. Let's do. I'm gonna do the swirls. Okay.
Ooh. Wow. That is just grungy, but it's pretty.
It is pretty. Look at that. Yum.
Okay, well, I'm wondering if this new paint I got is maybe different from the old paint I had, because it doesn't seem to be working as well. Um, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do some more. Let's try this. This is a linoleum block stamp that I found at the thrift store. Somebody had carved.
Oh, that's nice. Wow.
I think I paid a quarter for it. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that.
That's the
I'll be
right
right back.
price.
Sorry.
Okay, we're going to take this up and we're going to put it down on a yellow one that's up here somewhere. God. There. Right there. Oh, yeah. I'm off camera here. Sorry. That was good. Get this off here. And the other yellow one. Put it down. Put this on in.
Okay, sorry. That was my mom. She had a dental appointment, and so she's not gonna get to lay down as early as normal. So she's saying, just let me sleep a little bit longer than normal.
Oh, there you go.
I said, sure, no problem. I'm gonna have to makeshift a fan here. I'm gonna go plug this thing in, and maybe it'll get some charge later. Um, when I first got it, it held charge for a long time. Of course, I was doing stuff more often than I am now. Oh, no, I can't. Yeah.
Prints I made the other day, I put this on the top of. Okay.
Oh, that's going to look cool. I forgot that I've got both of my um both of my ports are full, so I can't charge it.
Uh-oh.
So oh, thank you, Sherry. I'm sorry I wasn't paying as much attention to chat as I should be. That just sounds. do this. There we go.
All right, let's see what we get here. Oh, sit down and sip a coffee
That sounds like a plan.
while I wait. Oops, what happened here? Boy, there's a mess about to be made. Just totally leak. No, I just leaked it.
Well, at least it didn't leak everywhere when you weren't aware.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna just let that dry a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I grabbed purple. I'm not sure what made me think it, well, it's very dark, but I thought it was green. Luckily, I didn't pour it out since green is what I really want.
I don't have enough room in my studio to drape wet jelly prints anywhere. Uh,
Well, right now I'm just laying mine all around me.
me too.
But I really do like one of those retractable clotheslines because when you're using it, you can hang it across the room, and when you're not using it, you can put it up, and
I
it's
have
not in
one
the
of
way.
those. Now that came out good.
Oh yeah,
I like that. It's got some colors on the background. Let's see what this one does to me.
well that's pretty grunge, but it doesn't really look like you can't really see the print.
Ooh, that's wonderful. Oh, I like this. Why not?
You can
That
see it a
came
little
out
better on this one.
nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
we're doing pretty good today.
So far, so good. But now, see, I want to kind of do more layers on top of that.
We'll let it sit a little while and then come back to it.
Yeah. Because I think I want to do that boxy one. The different size boxes.
Uh huh. I
See
don't know
this?
if this is gonna work. I'm afraid it might stick to the plate and tear up, but we're gonna see if we can
Mm,
use this like a stencil.
absolutely.
I've used plastic ones and they worked good, but I haven't ever tried to use a paper one before.
Well, you're right that it may have little bits of paper that come off. That's cool. Look at that.
Well, I'm surprised that the paper didn't stick, but
Okay, what am I doing next?
now I don't know where to put that. I'm like standing there going, well, I'll just hmm. I'll lay it up on top of that. Okay.
Where is that, Lisa?
Where is what?
my little hangy thing that I can stretch across my room. Um, didn't I hear and in my way for a while? So where did I put it?
That is the question.
Boy, that's a question. Where might I have put that? I might have put that. I left it clipped to the. I left it hanging from the curtain rod. That's where I left it, hanging to the curtain rod. See how far it'll stretch. Not all the way across. Okay. Now what?
Do you have a chair you could attach it to, or?
I think I need a big clamp on my bookcase. I have clamps. Let's see if I can get that to work.
Ooh,
That's a good
that one
thing.
turned out pretty good.
See if I can get that to work.
Okay. What next? You need one of what, Jen? One of those clotheslines that are retractable. They're very handy. We have one that, Hannah uses one to hang her clothes on. She has a lot of linen that she doesn't, want in the dryer. And so we have a one that she uses for that. But I don't want to hang, you know, get paint on that one and mess up her clothes. So I have to have a separate one for for my
That will work.
um
I have a clamp.
yay.
I have a hanger. Oh my God. Okay, hanging.
Now do you know where your clothespins are?
Actually, the little stretchy thing comes with
Oh,
yeah.
attached to it?
Hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's got little clips on it. Nice.
This
That's
is
exactly what I needed.
yay.
They dry pretty fast.
They do, yeah. If you hang them up, they dry really fast. But
Okay.
well, Tanya said she wished that she was going to be able to jelly print with us today. She's really missing not not jelly printing.
Oh, really? I know. I haven't jelly printed anything in a long time. But then I have old prints. I haven't run out yet.
Oh yeah, well, I haven't either, but that doesn't mean I don't want to do more.
Right. Okay. We're gonna do this one and I'm seeing some red boxes on that.
Okay, these are. Next time I'm going to make sure and charge my little fan the morning of. Instead of assuming that because I haven't used it since I charged it, it would be charged.
Oh, could I put it on both of them at once? No. Okay.
Ooh, I like that stencil.
This
That's
one, the boxes, yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Ooh. Red tree.
Well, my stepfather's doing a little better every day.
Oh, I'm glad.
Oh, me too.
Jeez.
We're all ready for him to come home.
I bet you are. Bet he's ready.
He is. The sad thing is that unless something gets really better, he's not going to be able to drive anymore, and that's going to be hard on him.
Ooh.
But one of the things that the stroke did was it took out his peripheral vision on his right side.
Uh-oh.
And you need that to drive.
Yeah, you do. Flashing bright
Anyway, I
red.
told him I'll take you anywhere you want to go. You just get well enough to come home. Okay. Let's do this pale yellow and see how that'll look with the blue. Oops.
Get it up there.
Well, I don't know how these papers will work. It's very textured. I don't know if it's watercolor paint or if it's watercolor paper or mixed media paper, but we're gonna try it because I had the scraps and I need to use them. I think these scraps have been around for um, since 2019 because I did them at the place where Hannah was taking one of her classes. Was it a co-op type situation? And all of these little scraps of paper are stuff that I cut up to help out with the younger kids' classes. That look good. Almost wish I'd used something beside yellow though.
Oh, but that looks really good.
Well, we can do it again with something else. It looks like fabric because of the paper. Pretty cool. Okay, let's see.
Okay. Now let's see where I want those. I want to put the tree right here, I think. Because why not?
Why not?
And I want to put that on this one. Why not? Again, why not? Because I can.
Because you can.
Okay, now let's drink a little coffee. I think I've printed on both sides of this deli paper, so I can't really tell which side to print on. But, oh well. So far, so good.
Let me get one of these wipe off papers. Put this stencil down on top of it. I got it all over my hand, and it barely transferred to that paper at all. So mainly I just got dirty. Oh, that's
Are
all
you
right.
putting on the back of your print where it's still wet on the front?
No, I was putting the stencil down and then
Ah,
rubbing it with my hand to get it down, and
ah.
more paint came off on my hand
Oh,
than on the paper, though. Uh-oh,
oh, this
what?
is good. Oh, well, this is going to make me happy. Check that
Oh,
out.
good. I like that kind of O. I was worried it was a different kind.
No, it's that kind of, oh, oh,
Oh, yeah, I love it.
oh.
We'll move that one over and let it dry.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's teal for you. That's where teal went in my psyche today.
It looks good, though.
I love it. I love it. Maybe I'm going to stop there on that one. Maybe. Hang it up. Let's see what we get. Oh, look at the, this is cool. This is where I rubbed off the stencil
Oh, yeah.
of this next one. That's nice. I'm going to like that stencil. That's going to be fun. Now that looks like a journal page.
It does. I agree.
There's circles. I don't know what all's on that page. Okay. There. Hmm.
What do we like to do with our prints? Well, doodle on them, collage with them. I've wrapped little gifts with them. Um, I like making them best of all. It's kind of like my yarn. I like spinning my yarn more than I like doing something with it. But I've made put them in journals as pages. There's Barbara showing some of what she does
Yeah,
with
here's
hers.
one of my journal pages. I printed those yellow pages that I'm working on today were started out like this for this page in my journal. This is painted, but here is where I use the stencil. So this started out with one of those Louise Heinzel background digis that I bought. And I have just loved those. I bought a set from her for, I think it's called Autumn Gatherings. And then I also bought a set of Susan Taylor Brown's digis that are the same tones. Oh,
Oh,
actually,
that's smart. Then you can use them all together.
well, I did. I actually, my calendar for last month, I can find it. Okay, where is it? There, this is October. I used it on the back of my October calendar page. So this was the Susan Taylor Brown Forest, Autumn Forest or something. And this is the Louise Heinzel. And I just love them. The colors are perfect together. Yeah. Yeah, I love my jelly prints. So this is a napkin, not a jelly print in collage. This is a photograph I took, but these frames. Whoops, don't get on there. Don't you get on there. These frames are from jelly prints. So I use my jelly prints. I have a bunch of jelly prints too. Here I just jelly printed on the covers of the signature. The background on this one is a jelly print. And it was one of those just happenstance oh my God, it came out perfect. I can never control a darn thing in jelly printing. Can you, Lisa?
Sometimes sort of, but not really.
I can't. Anyway,
I mean,
this is one
sometimes
of those.
well, I don't know about control, but sometimes they come out like I think they're going to, and sometimes they don't. So I don't know
I've
if that's
never been
controlling
able
it
to
or not,
figure out
but
how they're going to come out. So that whole background is a jelly print. I love it. Now this is collage, but a lot of these are from jelly prints and some napkins. So yeah, use them. I use them. I use them on the backs of stencils. I mean, bookmarks, tags.
yeah, make pockets out of them or
This is just a
whatever.
little embellishment as a jelly print.
Uh-oh.
This whole background, the dark blue, and this one is a jelly print. So yeah, I use them.
That made that one kind of cool.
That is very cool.
That's
That's the
the,
kind of
I
depth
took
I
the
like to
stencil
try
off of
for.
this. I took the stencil off of this and put it
Ooh.
over here. So that worked out pretty good. Let that dry. This one's not quite dry yet.
These are different pieces of jelly prints. This background is a jelly print. I don't know if I've collaged it. I think it has more than one thing on there, but they're all jelly prints. Yeah, jelly prints. I do that weekly. I do a weekly, like a week at a glance journaling, just daily journaling,
Yeah.
but a week at a time. So these are all jelly prints, and I'll make my own washi tape out of my jelly prints.
I did that in probably the last planner that I used. I did the washi tape from my Gelli prints. I don't know
Nice.
where it is. I probably threw it away when I got through with it because I never keep them. I don't. Um, I'm gonna change that. I'm starting turning over a new leaf, I guess you would say. But um, I'll have a video about that soon. Okay, let's see.
This is a piece of cleanup paper that somebody sent me in Happy Mail. Made a great divider on my week at a glance page. I have fun with that. This was a napkin somebody gave me that says, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. So I have a whole week of I love yous. Yeah, Jan, I do. I mean, my jelly scraps are probably the biggest thing I go to. This isn't, this is a piece of paper. You know, the jelly scraps are probably one of the biggest things I go to. This is scraps from the Susan Taylor Brown print digi. Aren't they pretty? I mean, it just makes wonderful. And you could really dude up the jelly, you know, the washi tape you make by putting stamps on it, but I don't do that. I just use the color. I just put color down. This is a jelly print. I love them. Love my jelly prints. But gosh, it's been so long. This is actual washi tape. Yeah, I do. I do. And this is all jelly plate prints and a handmade stamp and a hand carved stencil. Yeah. Jelly plates. Yeah. Use them. Use them. Use it or lose it. Okay. What's next, gals? I got empty plates here.
Fill them up.
Fill them up. I sure like that red on top of the teal.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work because it'll be behind it. So it may not, work out to work at all. I wish I'd done it the other way, but I didn't think about this stencil. Anyway, I thought maybe
What
it would
have,
look like you're looking through a curtain.
what have you got on the other side? The stencil? That
Well, I
little.
used the green stencil first,
Uh-huh.
and then I did the red stencil. And if I had done them the other way, then the red stencil would all show up well. But I was thinking it might look like you're looking out through a curtain.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if
Also,
it's going to work or
when
not.
you get it printed, you can come back with your stencil on top of that and just ink in places that you want it.
That's true.
But I would
That's
suggest
true.
that you just pull that with a light one and not put other layers on that because that's pretty.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do, but I need to let it dry before I put the light
Right.
coat on.
Right.
And this is still wet too.
12:10. Okay, I'm doing good. Let's see. What colors? This is the other one I pulled off on when I took the stencil off and lay it down on this, but I think I'm going to print over this. I don't know if I'm going to print over this one because I really like that tree.
Yeah, that you could just tear out and put into a journal.
Exactly. That is just Lovely.
I used Jen, I used a planner for like 12, 10 years, I guess, religiously when I was homeschooling the kids. And I planned out the whole school year down to the everything. And never once did I get through a week with the plan going the way it was supposed to go. And that was so frustrating to me that as soon as I could start planning their school year digitally, I did that. And I haven't had a planner since. I've tried a couple of times, but I've just it always felt like the things not, me not getting the plan done always made me just give up on the planner. Um, but I'm gonna do a video on why I've decided to. Well, I have to plan again in a certain context, just to take care of Mom and Daryl and make sure I'm doing everything that I need to do, and that's why I'm doing it. But otherwise, I probably wouldn't have started another one at all. But I will talk about that another day because I'm not really wanting to talk about it at the moment.
In one of my incarnations, I used to sell and teach a time management class. So I taught all these business people how to use a day timer in their planning, how to plan their
Yeah,
day. That was fun until it got to be not fun.
yeah, it was fun till it wasn't.
Exactly. I was trying to sell somebody into a class, and it was fun to teach the classes because people's eyes opened about different things while they were learning things. But
Yeah,
the one day I was sitting in this guy's really cluttered office, kind of like my studio is cluttered right now. It's so cluttered. And I was sitting in his office and trying to sell him into one of these classes. And I just had a personal hit that I really didn't care if he got organized. Just didn't care. He could get organized if he wanted to.
is that what made you decide you needed to quit?
Yep. I quit after that. I just stopped. I think I taught that class out and then I just was done. Because when you're done, you're done.
That's true.
I'm going to do this color a teal.
Okay, now we'll let that one dry. I tell you, having two jelly plates to work at the same time is nice, especially when you have to let things dry.
Yeah. I need to go get some more. I need to go get some more right now. I need to go get some thingies. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, have way too much paint.
I did one that I made, Jen. I remelted it several times. I haven't ever tried to do this because it's not the same. These are not made out of gelatin like the ones you make at home. These are made out of with mineral oil. So I don't think you could melt these like you can the ones that you make from gelatin. But I remelted mine many, many times, and I got tired of doing that. And I knew I loved jelly printing, so I went ahead and bought a regular jelly plate, and I gave that one to a friend, and she has never remelted it. It's got pock marks, it's got paint in it that will never come out, and she just loves it. Just because it always all she makes are backgrounds, and it always comes out looking like fun grunge, and so um, she's still using it, and that was one I made in 2015. Well, that's kind of interesting.
Oh, see? Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now, where are we going to put that? We're going to put that on top of this one.
I don't know how much that's going to show up, but we're gonna let it dry, and we're gonna see. Mm.
Oops. It's a smaller piece of paper.
Uh-oh.
And then we're going to put...
That doesn't work. I have some, Jen, out my studio, and I haven't got them moved in here yet. And I love using them on the jelly plate. They work great.
Yeah, they're fun.
I have to confess, I ordered 3 new ones after watching 49 Dragonflies yesterday. I was like,
Ah,
oh, I need some of those PM Art Studio. Um, I have some of their stencils, but I hadn't got any of their foamies until now. So I was glad to support them and buy some foamies. So
did you buy the bugs?
no, I bought the 3 roses, or I'm not sure what it's called, that she showed. It was a cluster of 3 of something. And then I
Ah,
bought 2 more that weren't even, she didn't even show. I just saw them. Anyway, I'll show you when they get here.
okay. I have not yet bought anything from PM Artist Studio, but their stuff is wonderful.
It is.
Those bugs were designed by Michelle at Creative Cove.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw them use Carrie Griffiths got a set of those, and they're really nice. I like those bugs that she printed.
Yeah, I liked them too.
Oh, this is nice. Oops,
But I
it's
figured the
tearing.
other ones were I could use for more things, and so
How long will a piece of tissue paper last on the jelly plate? Not very long. Hey, that's pretty though. Look at that.
it is pretty. Yeah.
That's okay. I don't mind that. Okay, we're going to let you dry.
I'm going to have to mute for a minute and go check on something. I'm going to make you big.
Okay. I'll do my best to hold the fort. Yeah, I love watching all these peeps. Creative Cove is probably my new favorite go-to other than Lisa and Tanya and and Janet M. Young and who else do you like to watch? I'm a Zen tangler, so I love to watch anybody who does tangling and doodling. Creative Cove, if you don't know her, the Creative Cove, she does uh, a lot of sketching, like leaves. She had a whole bunch of label sheets or something like that, and she, just address label sheets she was never going to use. And so she just did a little leaf sketch or a little flower sketch on those. They're so pretty. I mean, it's so simple. Well, she's very talented. Less simple for me. Oh, that's not half bad. That's on the back of this where I cleaned off the stencil on there. Oh, you did, Jen? You just started doing Zentangle. Did you do any of the October tangles? Inktober tangles? I'm going to do a cleanup on this one. Oh, it was in October, Inktober. Different people put out prompt lists, and somebody named Stephanie Jennifer put out a list of Zentangles. So a bunch of people who like to do Zentangles were doing that for Inktober, and that's what I did. I'll show you. Let's see, where is my don't lose it. Don't lose the Tangle book. So this was the second page. Is she on YouTube? Stephanie Jennifer, no, but if you look her up or look up Inktober Tangles 2023, it's a thing. You can do a hashtag and you can find out a bunch of what people have done, but it's a new prompt every day in October. They put out a list at the beginning of the year. So this was my Inktober Tangles 2023. And then I put them on the background. String is a tangle. It's called W2. The background weaving pattern is a tangle. Yeah, I'm having a good time. And then following up on that, I've been doing a few bigger. This is like a 1 3/4, 1.5 inch square, which is not very much space. So I wanted to do some larger studies. Yeah, well, new is great, Jen. Just keep going. Just have fun. I love tangling. It's kind of one of my favorites. I don't know they're all my favorites. I mean, look at how pretty this is getting. Nice. I'm going to put that away somewhere. Get another one.
Okay. Well, I just realized how close it is to time for me to get off.
Oh, you're right. You're getting off almost like right now.
Yeah, I've got a couple extra minutes since Mom didn't need me to call her quite as soon as I'd planned to. So I'm going to go ahead and do these two prints, but then I need to get off.
Well, this has been wonderful, Lisa. I have enjoyed myself thoroughly.
I have too.
Get a
I'm
few
glad you
prints
want to
made.
play with me.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, we're going to do, oh, it's here. We're going to do this. Okay. And then we're going to
Did you suggest anybody else to Jen while I was gone? I noticed she was asking for other suggestions of people to watch, I'm assuming.
for Zentangles, yes, Cindy Pelly, the tireless tangler. She did all of Inktober Tangles, so you can just go find her Inktober 2023. The tireless tangler. She does really wonderful, thorough. Takes, I mean, like full time. Ooh, see there, Lisa. That's pretty. That was worth doing the whole day. Yes, Cindy Pelly, and she has a Facebook group called the Zenders. Cindy's Zenders. Cindeepelley, and her name is her channel name is the Tireless Tangler. So she's a very good, very basic, very caring teacher. She also has tremors. So she's always talking to her tremor people. She says, do it anyway. You have tremors, do it anyway. Thank you. Good. Oh, good. Well, you'll have fun. Cindy's great. I watch all her stuff, and she's just announced yesterday that she is going to do 100 days of Zentangle starting in January. I may not even try to do that. Okay, we're going to see what we got here. I think I put down too much to get a print, but I wanted to pick up some of the gunk on the page, and I got some of it. Okay. We're going to do this. So in a minute, when this dries good, I'm going to pull up a little this print. You don't have the patience to do Zentangles? Yeah. I kind of get lost. Well, it really is a very Zen-like thing to do. It's like you really get down into it. I do anyway.
Well, you make lovely ones.
I love them. This is my Zen tag book. So I collect, these are borders and grids. And so every time I find a tangle I like, I make a little card for it. Because, you know, when you're doing something, yeah, it's a coping skill for sure, Jen. When I'm doing something, I can never think of what I want to do. So this helps. So those are all the different grid patterns and things. And these are all the different organic, floral, leaf and flower things.
Those are pretty just like that.
They are. They're fun to do. And so I'm still way behind in my from the Inktober Tangles and from last year's Inktober Tangles. I still have a lot to print to make tags for them. Oh, I like that, Lisa. That looks great on that paper.
It looks a little better in person, which is kind of not normal, but it's got more purple. It doesn't really look purple on the screen.
I can see the shades of purple in there, though. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Plus, you've got a nice,
Okay.
juicy thing to pick up later. Look at this
Yeah.
sweet one.
Yeah.
Isn't this pretty?
That is very pretty. I love it.
I do too.
Hi, Christine.
Hi,
Uh,
Christine.
she sometimes is sweet enough to come stream with me,
And she's
and I'm very
sometimes
grateful.
sweet enough to invite me, Christine. So I haven't ever done the live stream my own self. I've come on with other people, which suits me fine. It's good to see you. Yeah, I love this one. I made a card already, sent it out. I made that as a card front.
Well, that's really cool.
She's already worked her little glue book.
Yay!
Yay! Many more pages to go. Great,
That's
Brittany.
great, Brittany. I'm glad you're finding time to do that. It will be a blessing to you. Well, I'm going to have to get off. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Nope, no problem. We'll go. I'm happy.
Love you all.
I gotta remember to leave.
Oh, y'all have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody. Great to chat with you all.